No matter where I go, no matter what I face, I know that I am a child of God and He is my Father. I was born into a Seventh-day Adventist family, and my father is a pastor. From my earliest day, I was taught to pray and to serve God and to be faithful to Him. I spent most of my childhood with my grandparents because my parents were often far away serving in ministry. While other children grew up with their parents by their side every night, I would fall asleep thinking about my father preaching somewhere far away, helping people find the Christ. It wasn't easy, but I never felt abandoned because my grandparents tried to fill our home with love and faith. Every morning we would read the Bible and would pray together. They didn't just tell me about God, they lived their faith. And watching them, I told myself, one day I wanted to have my own experience with God. That moment came when I was 14 years old, the day of my baptism. My father baptized me. I remember standing in the water and looking at him as he said, "It is one of the most right decisions in your life, and you will never regret it." His voice was steady, but I saw the emotion in his eyes. When he lifted me from the water, his first words to me were, "Remember who you are now." Even I grew up in Christian home, it didn't mean my path was easy. One of my hardest trials was in college, when I studied to become a teacher. But because I didn't attend classes on Sabbath, a lot of students and teachers tried me differently. The hardest moment was when the major exam was scheduled on Sabbath. I prayed every day, asking God to make a way. When I went to the director to ask for a different date, she refused. For a week, I prayed and asked God, and finally, she agreed. On the day my exam, I walked to college, and the voice in my mind kept repeating, "Review question 8. Review question 8. That was so persistent. When I reached for my exam paper, my hands were shaking, and I prayed and pulled out my exam paper. And what do you think what number it was? Yes, exactly. It was number 8. In that moment, I knew God was with me. He'd been speaking to me a whole time, guiding me. I passed the exam almost with perfect score. This experience showed me that God, not in a distance, He is close, and He listens, and He answers. My faith is no longer just something I was taught. It is something I have lived. I have seen God's hands in my life. When I face struggles, I remember His promise. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. I know that He hears me, and He all the time will be with me. If I will trust Him, He will bless me, and I believe and trust God loves me.